Hi, welcome to the Celestial Circle podcast. I'm Love.
And I'm Tylynn. We're two Los Angeles-based astrologers and healers.
Join us each month as we explore the upcoming transits to see how they will affect you, show up in the world, and in our own personal lives.
We hope that you will find guidance, understanding, and fun as you apply this wisdom to your own life.
And if you'd like us to give you personalized insight, please submit any questions you have on upcoming or current transits to thecelestialcirclepodcast@gmail.com, or you can DM us on Instagram at thecelestialcirclepodcast.
The circle is now open. Thanks for listening.
Hi.
Hello. So it's already mid-June, and we don't have a June transits episode out.
You may have noticed.
So you're probably wondering, what's going on the celestial circle? I want to sit in the circle. What about the June transits? Well, surprise.
Our mutable asses are changing again.
We are just so mutable. We can't help it. It's who we are.
So we are on a journey to find our community, and we have tried a few different iterations of this podcast, and it does not seem that there's people that want to listen to what we're saying.
We know you're out there. We know it.
We have done readings, rituals, meditations where we have seen our community, and I guess our content just isn't vibing with those people to call them in. So we're going to be slightly rebranding. We're going to be going back to our old name, the Celestial Tea, and we are going to be doing more like evergreen content that's astrological related, more fun content. I feel like the transits are so time sensitive. There's already so many people that cover transits. So we want to hear from you. If you have any suggestions on what kind of content you prefer, especially if you've been listening to all the iterations of our podcast, thank you for coming along this journey with us.
So grateful for you.
What our current vibe is moving forward. Do you want to share?
Yeah, the transits, they were so time sensitive, not only for y'all listening, like the feeling of, well, if I don't listen to this now, then how am I gonna understand what's happening for me the month ahead? But they were also time sensitive for us, making sure that we were recording and making sure that we were getting the episodes out.
Yeah,
and
that was hard.
It also was, I feel like for me, I've talked about this openly on the podcast. I have a really deep wounding of feeling inadequate, especially in the realms of teaching. Like, I feel like I just want to share all of the things. And so for a lot of the iteration of the Celestial Circle, I would spend hours sitting down, understanding the transits, doing the research, writing these whole things out. And it just was not sustainable.
Yeah.
So I switched that focus of my research, because I'm also one line in human design, of my research and just the wanting to give all of the juicy content and information into our celestial circles that we will be hosting, which are so much fun to weave together the astrology, the tarot, the tree of life, the chakra system.
We just recorded our Mercury Retrograde for Cancer for the summer season class today. We had our live class. It was like 3 hours long.
So much juicy content, y'all.
Yeah. So we're going to leave those kinds of like transit-based things to the donation-based series of classes that we're hosting.
Yes.
Like I said, we did our first one. We have 6 months of classes where it's like 2 classes a month. Already planned out, already mapped out. We're going to be covering Mercury Retrograde for Cancer, Uranus and Gemini, Jupiter and Leo transit. We're going to be covering the shift of the North and the South nodes. We're going to be covering the Mercury Retrograde in Scorpio later this year. We're going to be covering just your North and your South Node as 2 separate classes, just learning about them in general. Like, what are they? How do you step into them?
Ceres and Cancer.
The Ceres and Cancer
with the
transit.
Great Mother and her home sign.
Yeah, and then I think we're doing planetary rulers, or no, underworld chart rulers, and then we're doing an underworld series or an underworld class for Halloween. So it'll be like,
we'll make it a series. Maybe you're tuning into something. Ooh.
So we'll be talking about different deities and placements in the chart that are related to the underworld.
Yes, as 8th house sun here.
I live in the underworld.
8th house. It's our vibe. Like, we love the mysticism, the mystery, the taboo.
Yeah.
The occult.
So instead of doing the transits, we still want to be with you and we still want to build community. We're not giving up the podcast. We are going to be returning back to the Celestial Tea, and we are going to be doing a mix of content. So not the same thing all the time and not the same time all the time. So it'll be 1 episode, 2 episodes, whatever we have time for, whatever we're able to do. It won't be the same. We just can't be accountable. That we're just not those people. I'm not a Cap rising. I'm not a Cap rising.
I have Saturn on my ascendant, but I'm so responsible for a lot of other things in my life. I mean, I run a full-time healing business.
Yeah. It's hard, y'all, doing this. We want to do this. Yeah. We wish we could, but capitalism gets in the way.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing like pop culture. We did a few of them in the beginning, so we're going to revisit like, what do we think the cast of this series, Big 3, are, and debating it. We're going to be doing books and things. So we'll be doing like the Akatar series, maybe the Crescent City series.
Oh, we're definitely doing the Crescent City series.
I just said maybe because I read this so long ago, I can't remember these motherfucking characters, and you just read it, so it's like fresh in your mind. Like
Well, we read Throne of Glass together, too. What was that?
Like I can't remember anything about anything.
God. I remember that like it was yesterday. Like the whole story.
No idea. Couldn't tell you a single word. Look, my memory is in human design. It's passive memory. So if you like talk about it or if you ask me a question, it like jogs. The way that passive memory people work, it's like it's filed in a cabinet, but I cannot access it unless somebody else comes in and accesses it.
I want to know my memory style then.
So it's like if you ask me questions or if you jog my memory, like when we watch shows, Frankie's like, we fell asleep, where'd we leave off? I'm like, no idea, couldn't even tell you anything. And he's like, do you remember this happening? And I'm like, oh, and then it starts coming back to me. Yeah. So like right now that you're like, what happened in Throne of Glass? I'm like, I can't even tell you what the main character's name is. I don't remember her. I know it's
Tylynn?
like
Ring a bell?
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll be doing like series like that, like Game of Thrones, Sex and the City, Gossip Girl, like all these different shows. So if there's shows that you want us to cover and debate, even movies, like if you want us to watch a movie and talk about the astrology, like references or things in there, characters in there, we can do that as well.
Yeah, one of our biggest episodes was the 2 episodes where we covered Michael B. Jordan and Haley Steinfeld and the Sinners movie.
Yes.
People loved that episode.
Yeah.
So I do feel like, by us showcasing an astrology chart reading with a celebrity, it's a beautiful way to learn astrology.
Yes. And then we're also just going to break it down and maybe teach like, what's Jupiter?
Yes.
You know?
Fun, again, evergreen content.
Yeah, just talking about different things, maybe relating it to like Uranus and Gemini. These are things that we're seeing in the world that are Uranus and Gemini that you can look out for. Like just more simple, more beginner, but also fun. You can follow along if you've watched the movie, read the thing. That's not necessarily beginner. You can have your own guesses and things. We'll let you know what we got coming down the pipeline so you can make your little list and you can compare notes with us. And yeah, maybe just whatever comes to mind, like spiritual stuff, whatever else.
Just spilling the tea. I do feel like with the Celestial Tea, we will still tie in themes around our personal transits and just, this is a space for y'all to get to know us, too, in a long-form content so we can build consistency and trust over time and, just have this space where you can get to know us.
Yeah.
2 witches just having fun.
Yeah, so if there's any topic you want us to cover, this is kind of cool because it's like zooming out. Any topic you want us to cover.
We're going to spill the tea on.
Yeah, just send it, and if we want to do it, we'll do it. If we don't, we won't. So
Got it though.
yeah, I know. We're both
Yeah.
manifesting generators, so we're designed to respond to
Yeah.
questions. So it's like
Again, our 8th house stuff too. We will go to the depths.
yeah, so if you want to ask about a certain thing, I have so many different psychic stories and things like that. I've talked about on my solo podcast, but if we have people here that want to rehear things or, time has gone on, so I have new stories. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at.
Feels pretty good, to be honest with where we're at and yeah, just be able to pivot in a way that feels really aligned. And if you're watching this is also your invitation. If you're doing something in life that feels like, oh my goodness, like I just am forcing myself to keep showing up and it doesn't feel aligned, something's not working, it's okay to pivot. It's okay to trust yourself.
MGs are here to teach
and
you all that.
it's also okay to like go back to a reiteration of something that you maybe left behind. Like that's what we're doing with the celestial tea. We thought it wasn't working, but we are like, wait, we want to revisit this.
We've had a few people be like, we like the older format better. And we're like, okay. All right, we'll bring it back.
Also, what would be so fun for you, love, your mediumship, because
celebrity. We were going to do celebrities. Yes, I forgot about that.
A Charlie Kirk episode and Ozzy Osbourne where you channeled them.
Yeah, I don't even think we put out the Ozzy Osbourne episode.
Did we not? I totally thought we did.
Oh, maybe we did. But yeah, channeling people who passed on. We'll do some episodes of that. So if there's anyone that you want me to channel, otherwise we're going to pick people that we want to channel. So it's going to be a little obscure in the chat. I really want to channel Sun Ra. He is he's the inventor of Afrofuturism jazz and Afrofuturism genre. And he literally says that he's from Jupiter. Like in old recordings of him, because he died in the 1980s. He was like, dude, you have to see his shit. Like, he was like, every morning I wake up and I thank the creator. Like, he was that kind of like tapped in. And he was like, I was sent from Jupiter. I'm not a human. I was here to help like bring in the next group of people. I want to channel him. I asked him to be my spirit guide. So,
yeah, we could do a whole episode on spirit guides too, and how to connect with your spirit guides, how to discover who your spirit guides are, the different types of spirit guides.
Yeah, there's a whole world over there.
Spill the tea on it.
So yeah, we can cover anyone in history, and if you want us to cover, and you're like, hey, these are my questions, like. We'll try, and if we're going to plan on covering someone, we'll try and, like, give you all advance notice. Hey, send in any questions you might have. Like, a lot of people always ask to channel, like, Kurt Cobain and, like, people like that. So it's like, if you want to channel Kurt Cobain and you want me to ask these questions, if we feel that they're appropriate, we'll ask them and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's really up to Kurt Cobain to tell us if it's appropriate or not. But yeah. Yeah,
I'm super excited for this. It's something we've been just kind of brewing in the background, and it feels good. It feels aligned.
We just had to give ourselves permission to like not make it as complicated. Yeah. We were just making it way too complicated.
We're on that mission of just simplifying. I know I am. I do tend to, again, this wound of like inadequacy. Like I feel like I need to just share all the things and overcomplicate. And I've really been learning that lesson of just dial it back. It's okay to be in the energy of simplicity.
Yes. So yeah, any books, any series, any movies, any characters, any celebrities, alive or dead, that you want us to cover either their chart or channel them. You want us to cover people's big three in any series and things. Any topics you want to learn about. It's just the celestial tea. Like, we're just here to talk tea. Tell truth, spread truth.
On all the things.
All the things.
From, astrology to tarot to the chakra system, to any esoteric topics, any occult topics, any specific deities. We're here for it. It's, it's magic.
Aliens.
Yeah, alien queen. Channel some aliens on here. Spill the celestial tea.
I have been channeling aliens a lot in my personal practice and with my clients. So I've been getting a lot of clients come in who are Lyrian aliens.
I love that.
Yeah, like Sekhmet.
Sekhmet is my goddess.
Dude, you want to know a crazy story? I was talking to somebody. I did a reading for a client, and I was talking about Lyrian aliens, and I was talking about how people feel like Bastet and Sekhmet are Lyrians. But for the life of me, I couldn't remember Sekhmet's name. And so I was like, Bastet,
Really?
and I was like, damn, what's the other deity? And I knew it started with an S. Like, my brain was like, it's an S, it's an S. So I was like, it'll come to me later. So then I leave the reading. A friend messages me and is like, hey, I think I have a curse on me. Like, can you help me out?
Oh.
So they send me their, like, Signal because they want it to be encrypted. So I get the app Signal and I'm, like, messaging them. Their fucking username was, like, Sekhmet, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, this was the deity I couldn't remember. Like, what message is
That's
this?
my main deity.
And I knew that, and I literally was like, it's the one that Tylynn works with. I can't fucking remember her name. It was so weird. And then they, like, changed their name, and it wasn't Sekhmet anymore. So I was like...
That's weird. That was, like, Matrix glitching.
I feel like she was like, bitch, it's Sekhmet.
She's fierce.
Don't forget me.
She is fierce. But she's very particular about who she chooses to work with. Like, she is not a goddess that you can just, like, all of a sudden willy-nilly be like, I want to work with Sekhmet. No. Sorry, babe.
I mean, you could try.
Like, sorry,
She'll let you
babe.
know, though. She'll let you know. She'll let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had a client who worked with Bastet, and she
Yeah.
gave me, like, a little, like, thing for her. And she's like, that's yours now.
Aww.
So I feel like, I don't know, me having the Galactic Center, it's like, maybe I can just talk to everybody.
Yeah. 100%.
I look like a cat when I do that.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do a whole series on the different beings and any messages that they have for humanity, their intentions, if they want to support humanity, if they don't, what their whole thoughts are and where we're at right now in the earthly plane, because we are in a very tense time right now collectively.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking happy with where we're at on a collective
Oh, really? I didn't think that
scale.
you would be.
It's
The only people who are happy are like the 1%.
yeah.
The ones laughing their
No.
way to the bank.
We gotta change things.
Everybody
here
else
on
is
Earth.
pissed off. Everybody else.
Yeah.
Just crazy. Yeah, so here you go. Here's your update. Shortest episode we'll ever have.
So we've been moving through Uranus and Gemini. So I want to hear from you, love. Spill the tea. How has this transit been for you so far?
No idea. I don't know. Why are you asking me this on the fly?
I want to hear.
How can I isolate my entire life and know which is Uranus Gemini and which isn't?
Well, as an astrologer, you know that it's happening in your 7th house, conjunct your natal.
I haven't really had
Mercury.
any changes in relationships besides my mom.
Okay.
Actually, two. Okay, all right.
Because I feel like it hit me hard, and I can spill the tea on.
I ended the karmic contract with my mother on purpose. I asked for it. So that's
Yeah.
actually the biggest tea. But I forgot about
See,
that.
there is tea.
You're asking me in the moment, so I had to access the memory. Hold
Yeah.
on, let me catch up. So basically, if you're also Sagirizing, if you have Uranus in your 7th house or transiting through your 7th house right now, this can be a time where you can rewrite contracts because the 7th house is the house of relationships and contracts. And this can be business, soulmate, your parents, every person that you really come in contact with has some kind of contract with you. And obviously, the more important they are in your life, the more important the contract is. So I have famously, I think on this podcast, talked about how I don't really vibe with my mom or my mom hates me or whatever. And I cut her off out of my life. And it's been a little over a year. It was like last March or 2025. So it's been like a year and a couple of months. And when the Uranus and Gemini transit was coming up, and I saw that there was like an astrologer that was like, you can rewrite contracts. I was like, I started getting ideas. I was like, because Tylynn did a healing for me, an energy healing, because I was really struggling with releasing the relationship with my mother. Even though I knew that I wanted to, emotionally I was struggling. It felt like there was something that wasn't letting me let go. Yeah. So I did a energy healing with her, and we both kind of like channeled past lives with my mom, and she found like this root of the issue, and basically like my mom like punished me for not killing myself to save her in this river that she fell into. Like, just the dumbest shit in my life. I'm sorry. Like, when I found that out, I was like, why? It was like a life in the 1300s. I'm like, so since the 1300s for over 7, I'm like, blink, 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 blink.
And you warned her too. Like,
I told her, be careful, do not go into the water. And I was a medium in that lifetime, and I tried connecting with her to see if she was okay. And she was like, I don't want to fucking talk to you because you didn't jump in the water to save me. And it's like, you mean jump in the water after you to die too? So you want me to just have blind loyalty to you? I fucking hate when people ask for blind loyalty. Yeah. I don't get it. I don't fucking understand it. It's never made sense to me, and this is probably why. And so when I found that out, I was like, and in the healing, Tylynn invited my mom's soul to come and do the healing, and she was like, no, she doubled down on it. She was like, actually, no, I don't want to be part of this. You can do this over there. And my spirit guides were like, okay, like, you did nothing wrong. Yeah. This isn't your fault. And, so after I found that out, I was like, why am I linked to this person who wants to never move forward with me? Who's just going to keep punishing me and punishing me and punishing me and punishing me for nothing that I did and make me feel shitty about it, which has obviously returned in this lifetime and then the other lifetime that I channeled in the past life, or in the energy healing. And so when Uranus and Gemini transit started, I was with my friend for a birthday weekend, and we were doing like a bonfire release ritual. And so I was like, okay, bet. And I was like, you want to play, bitch? I'll fucking play. My Aries moon. Okay, bitch. So yeah, I just wrote it out. I was like, I want to release this karmic contract. I do not want to be tied to this soul anymore. I don't feel like there's any reason for us to be linked at all. Like, if she doesn't want to move forward, what's the point? There's no forward progress in over 700 years. Like, why am I here? So I burned that. And then I felt like still so about it. So I didn't feel final to me. So I did another thing. I did another solo ritual, and I just asked like my spirit team, like, is it okay to release this karmic contract? Will there be like implications or things? Is there more something or other that I need to do in order to release this karmic contract? Is that allowed? Because sometimes you can't release the karmic contract. It's too ingrained type of thing. Yeah. And they were like, yes, you just need to do one more thing and then you can release the contract. And so my grandma, who's my spirit guide, my mom's mother, she has passed on. She came through and she was like, I just need you to access this one panel in your mom's heart for me and open it up so that I can get in there. Because she won't open it up. And I got the impression that I was like the person that could. So I went to my mom's soul and I was just like, get out of the way. And I negotiated with her a little bit. And then I was like, I'm going to open this panel up. And they showed me the panel and it was like a whole thing. So I was like, am I good now? Am I released to end this contract? And they were like, yep, you're good. So I did like a whole ritual, like with, candle and shit to release it. And honestly, I feel it now. Like, yeah. I don't feel the like, oh, I'm still stuck in this. I'm still feeling this wound. I feel like it's not closed. Like, I actually feel like no emotional tie to my mother at all, which is weird. Like, I have, gratitude for she birthed me, she raised me, she gave me a lot of these pieces. I look really similar to her. But like emotionally in my heart, I actually don't feel it at all anymore. And it's kind of nice.
Yeah, because the energetic signature was her spirit putting all of this energy
putting
onto
every
you.
Single piece on me.
Yeah.
And in this lifetime, I'm your child. You are the one that's responsible for everything, not me, dude. Yeah. Like, maybe when I'm an adult, I can be responsible for things, but come on.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But that's why it was karmically okay, and you got the permission and the consent from your guides to lovingly release it.
Yeah, because there's nothing. I was trying and trying and trying.
Street.
Yeah, look, before I cut my mom off, I tried for years. I went to therapy for myself. I worked on myself. I worked on my grief with my like not having the mom that I wanted. I worked on, seeing her in a different way, appreciating her, all these different things, and I grew up really attached to her and appreciating her. So it wasn't like I hated her too. I always, like, she was my sole parent for my entire childhood for the most part. So it's like I was there in the trenches with you and you still don't love me, you still don't want anything to do with me. Like, literally like, as I'm talking about this with family members, they're like, oh yeah, when you were like this young, your mom just let you struggle and suffer and figure it out alone. I was even telling my dad about it, and he's like, oh, she didn't even want to change you. She wanted me to do all the things. My mom even told me, like, I got bored. I left my maternity leave early because I wanted to go back to work. Like, just random ass shit where it's like, who does that? And my mom is a person who says, all I ever wanted to be was a mother. That's my biggest thing in life. I just knew I wanted to be a mom. I wanted to have 2 children. That's my biggest accomplishment. And it's like, then you finally have your kid and you're like, I think I want to go back to work. So bizarre to me. And then learning this, it was like, now everything is clicking. I don't know if you've seen the Malcolm in the Middle reunion for those listening, but I am Francis. He's the oldest one, and he literally has a scene in the reunion where he's like, why did you always hate me? Why were you always so hard on me as opposed to all the other children that you've had? And she literally says some like out-of-pocket shit where she's like, I just see you as like a burden, or like you're in the way, or you're trying to take the spotlight. It was like, I can't even remember. My memory, like I said, is not that great for specifics. So yeah, it was funny. Like I felt so seen in that scene. I was like, wow, like his mom just said something so out of left field that he never could have thought of or anticipated in his brain as to why his mom treats him like this. It's like, okay, so you just see me as like something else than what I actually am. So yeah. That has been a big Uranus and Gemini piece for me.
That's huge. And a big shift suddenly, because Uranus is like
a done.
Sudden,
boom, done.
Electrifying, and yes, you have this transit for the next 7 years, basically until 2033.
Yeah.
But
and my mom cut me out of the will.
Yeah, I mean, but like as soon as Uranus moved into Gemini, it did feel like this sudden, just burst electrifying. That's why I asked you. Yeah. Because, it's an I don't know. I feel like
my relationship was already good before that. With my partner, we haven't really had, we've just been like feeling better and better and more like locked in. Like, this is like, we were both hesitant. Like, is this we've been together for like 12 years. It's like, are we still going to spend the rest of our lives together? It's like 12 years. But it's the vulnerable, the fear, all that shit, So now that we're getting more into that, we're both in like this like kind of like new era layer of a relationship. But that started before Uranus and Gemini. So I'm just like, I don't know if you would attribute it to that. Maybe during the course of these 7 years, we'll see a shift in our relationship in a different way. Yeah. But I feel like we both were like, we're committed. We're locked in. We're gonna commit to doing this life together. No other questions, because that was a thing for me. What about this? Spirit has shown me another partner that I could have in this lifetime. So I was like, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but not like really, but pondering it. So now it's like, okay, 1 foot in, that's it. Not 1 foot out. I'm just choosing you. The other person doesn't need to come in. Unless the universe has some other plans that are out of my control. My brother and I are getting closer. My brother was telling me tea about my mom and my stepdad. Cute. They might be getting divorced. I think that's pretty much it.
And Uranus transiting over your natal Gemini is probably bringing lots of just insight.
Yeah, I feel like I felt like my voice and the words that I'm saying are just more. I feel like when I started actually creatively, I feel like the Uranus and Gemini has changed. I've been tapping into like the Y2K dream core vibes a lot of creatively, and just having this feeling of like, fuck it. Like, I'm just going to create and just have fun. I don't care. And I know I have Saturn and Neptune in my 5th house, but it feels like I'm tapping into the Gemini because I have Gemini Venus, Gemini Mercury, all those things conjunct.
Having fun. We were just talking about that with like creating content, with the shift in this podcast.
That's been a big theme for me.
Like, just making it
don't
more
take it so
fun,
serious,
like pleasurable.
And my spirit team is always like, have fun. Your job is to have a good time, feel good, don't take it so serious. So I'm like, I think I'm getting it. I don't know what contract, maybe it's the contract with myself, I don't know, but with whatever part totally that was telling me like I couldn't, that was like, no, be serious. I don't know, man, but that has shifted for sure.
I feel like in our dynamic, a lot of it was honestly me, my Saturn on my ascendant, just like
I was like, so sweetie, do you want to do that? Are you sure? Like, we had 3 different conversations. I was like, are you sure? She's like, yep. I want to keep doing it. And I was like,
so serious.
You sure? Are you really sure? So,
but I definitely feel like I am learning the lesson. I'm getting it. And honestly, it's just, I mean, we have fun anyways, just hanging out. So that's why we made the podcast to begin with, because we're having all these fun conversations about the transits, about astrology, about witchy stuff anyways. So we're like, let's just like start recording so people can benefit from our conversations that we have anyways when we hang out and we're just having fun. So
here we are having more fun.
Tea.
Yeah. So what has it been like for you?
It was intense. So for me, Uranus is transiting through my 4th house, my home, my roots. Yeah, my family. Yeah. So I
just remembered what happened.
My cat Cowboy, my baby, just so suddenly with the Uranus and Gemini transit.
And he's a Gemini.
His kidney disease just rapidly progressed. Like, he was doing fine. He was eating his food that he needed to. And he was only 11. Like, his birthday was just June 3rd. He would have been 12. So that was just a very sudden, just like foundation shifting in my home space. And actually, I didn't tell you this, but a week after that, Lux started this like crazy cough, and we brought him in, and we weren't sure. We're still not sure. We're still navigating if it's asthma or if it was just a lungworm thing. But regardless, lungs in traditional Chinese medicine hold grief.
Yeah.
So the grief has been again, foundation shifting. I know. It's been really sad to see him, especially just, it's
no brother, just by himself.
My home space isn't the same again. It's not the same without Cowboy. Cowboy was an otherworldly, ancient soul. Yeah. He really held, like, the fort down in my home space. So, it just was a fast shift, and now I'm wondering, like, okay, we still got 7 years of
well, I feel like you'll probably move or something during this time, get a new place to live.
Upgrade
I think so. I think you'll get space. That. Yeah. I think that
I want
you got to see your family.
That's what I want.
You haven't seen your brother in a long time. You got to visit him, and
that was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, you're already seeing some fun family stuff at least.
I definitely feel like I am gonna be having some family trips coming up in the next 7 years
for sure,
and learning to with the Gemini energy and that being my home and my roots. I do have a very, like, polarizing energy with my family dynamics. Like, I am, like, myself, though, they're, like, I am the black sheep in my family.
Yeah, they say, like Sag placements,
witch.
Aquarius placement. There's one other placement. They're, like, you are simultaneously the black sheep and the golden boy at the same time. Yeah.
But it's the truth of it is, regardless of those shifting belief systems, there is so much love in my family dynamics. I don't talk about this often, but I'm the oldest and I have 5 younger siblings. So that's my 10th house moon. Like, I grew up at a very young age, nurturing, holding space.
Yeah.
Like, literally changing diapers, making food. Like, that was, like, a lot of my early childhood.
No childhood. Just being adults.
That's also Saturn on my ascendant, too. Old soul kind of energy.
No, it's just being the oldest child in capitalism.
The oldest child in capitalism.
You lose your childhood when your siblings, when you have to take care of them.
But I think that's also where the deep, unconditional, compassionate love, it comes from. I have lots of dreams about my siblings. Like, we're so connected, I feel like, in the spirit world. So, like...
Yeah. It's weird because, like, I'm the oldest, but then I'm also not. Like, my brother is 8 years younger than me, but then my dad married, like, early on a woman who had 2 children who were older than me. So it's like I have, like, an older sister. I don't talk to my older brother. I know I said 2 children, but don't just forget about him. That's a story for another time. And for a different podcast.
Oh, God.
Maybe for like Dr. Drew or like some late night podcast. It's not one.
Late night.
You're
making it sound sexy.
It's
though.
sexually inappropriate. Yes, it's
Yeah.
very sexually inappropriate.
Yeah.
And then my brother is younger, so it's like weird because I'm like older sibling to him, oldest in my mother in my family, but then like in the extended, it's like I have an older sister, but I didn't really grow up with her. So.
Family dynamics are weird always. I feel like it's
It's cool because my older sister it's like chosen family, right?
Yeah.
Like we're not related at all. And she's 16 years older than me. So, and she lives one town away from me. So it's like, great. My older brother, that's a whole thing that's complicated and messy, and I don't talk to him or do anything with him. And then my younger brother, that's like, he's in Idaho. He's not here. So.
Yeah. But you're still connected across time and space. And I think that's what the Uranus and Gemini transit has been really teaching me, is to attune my nervous system to this earthly realm, because my roots, my foundation is Gemini energy, which is chaos. It's mutable air. It is
Your
duality.
home is like that.
It's polarity.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, don't feel at home unless it's like chaos.
There's a lot going on.
And that's why I love being surrounded by so many books. Like like my dream is to have like a crazy library. Yes.
What does books have to do with people?
It's all the thoughts, all the ideas, all the like.
Sure. I don't see my books as like having like things coming out of them. They're just paper, dude.
I live in books.
She's like,
so I'm like, what do you want?
I like to go in the fantasy of the books, but I make the fantasy real, like with my imagination. It's not the book itself.
Oh, it's the books.
The books speak to me. Fun fact, if you have more than 1,000 books in your home, you can register your home as a library, and then you can be tax exempt.
That's my dream.
Frankie and I are I feel like we're, between the both of us, I don't know,
that's
a couple hundred at least. I don't think we have that many. We probably have like 100.
I want like walls.
Yeah, we want built-in bookshelf walls. Hell yeah.
That is a dream.
I was telling people on Threads that they were like, "Oh, I have more than 1,000 books. I'm gonna go file for tax exempt." I was like, "Get your money.
Wait, by the end of this transit, Uranus and Gemini for me is. Are we manifesting that?
Our houses are gonna be libraries. Check back in 7 years. You better. Yeah, I'm holding the gun. You better.
We're manifesting that. But yeah, just like really rooting into what home is on a bigger, larger, like this earthly realm. Yeah. And attuning my nervous system to it, because this earth is chaotic. We never know what's going to be thrown at us. Mm-hmm. And how can I be at home in that?
Yeah. Yeah, I think for us happening in our angular houses, it's just going to be really impactful. Because I was just thinking, like, those shifts that I made with my mom to free up and, like, not keep me tied to this horrible energy is going to make my first house, make my self-expression much happier, much better, much more free, and more who I am. Yeah. So, starting with this rainbow hair that I got. Because when I was a kid, I asked my mom to dye my hair rainbow, and she said no.
That's crazy.
She was like, you can't dye your hair until, I can't remember if she said 16 or 18. I think she says 16. Because she was afraid of, like, if your kid dyes their hair too young, it can permanently change their hair color. So she was like afraid of that or whatever. Like, I gave a fuck. And and she was like, when you're an adult, you can dye your hair rainbow. And I remember when I first dyed my hair in college when I was 18, I dyed it white. And she was like, oh, are you gonna do rainbow like you always wanted to when you were a kid? Like, she kept asking. So I'm like, I've done a lot of colors, so technically it's like rainbow because I've had a lot of colors, but now it's like actually rainbow. Actually rainbow. It's very healing. It's very healing.
For Pride tomorrow. We're
I know.
Pride. Happy Pride.
Happy, if you're gay, I love you. Month.
Yes. We love you.
Yeah. Yeah. Happy Pride for all who celebrate happy summer solstice. Yeah. That's my birthday. Happy Father's Day. I'm like, what else is there? Cancer season, obviously. Yeah. Gemini. Happy birthday to the Geminis. Happy birthday to the Cancers.
We have the end of Jupiter and Cancer coming up.
Shake my titties for Cancer.
Do we want to reflect on Jupiter and Cancer?
No. I want to wait till like July because we still have some time. We still have some time. It's not till July. It's not till the end of July. Like maybe even August we'll reflect on it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That one is probably the one for our relationship and stuff. That one probably.
Yeah.
Because it's in his first house.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we talked about that.
He's had a lot for sure with the Jupiter Cancer.
The openness to just receive.
Yeah. Mine has been like definitely abilities.
Yeah.
Definitely abilities. And that was a goal that I made consciously with this transit. I was like, I want to step more into my abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll come back to that one.
We'll reflect. We'll give you time to reflect too.
Yeah.
So you can share, please.
We're still integrating this Uranus and Gemini. Oh, the reason why I brought that up is because we're doing a whole circle on it. Because we're going to teach you how to navigate through this transit.
June 18.
How it corresponds with the tarot. How it corresponds with the chakra system.
It'll be online and recording available. And if you want the Mercury Retrograde recording, hit us up. We're going to have it on our website. It's available soon in a couple days. Yeah. Probably by the time this episode is out, it'll be out.
Yeah. I'll also have the meditation posted on my website too. So as just like a gift, you can come back to any time.
Yeah.
But you're gonna definitely want to get the circle because it's so much tea we spill there. It's
it's a really intense transit.
Yeah.
The Pisces one rocked people. So we were like, we need to be making classes to help people.
Oh my gosh, the Pisces one was...
It was like, I was like, oh my God.
I was like, this is who I really am? Like, that kind of felt like...
For your first house, right?
Yeah.
For me in the fourth house, it was rough. I feel like there's just so much shit. Like, I know you don't really get, like, that affected by Mercury retrogrades, but I was like, like, I had so many scheduling issues, so many, like, things like that happen where I was like, girl, the retrograde is retrograding. Yeah. There was a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Sweet. Well, we're so happy that you're here with us.
If you stayed along for the ride, God bless you.
Celestial.
May you get all the blessings and more that you think that you want, that you think that's available for you. God bless you and thank you. I sound like one of those old ladies. God bless you. Thank you so much.
The universe has your back. Wherever you want to pivot, trust it.
If you keep watching us, the universe got you. I can't make that promise.
No,
I can ask.
I can as a Pisces rising. Literally 8 of Cups energy. Go watch our tarot embodiment circle, and I am spilling the tea on having 8 of Cups as my embodiment. That is my life's work, to cultivate discipline in the realms of the mystery and the unknown, and to trust.
Why does that mean you can promise people blessings just because they watch your podcast?
I can promise that.
What is that? That's a big leap there.
There are blessings. That's not what I'm promising.
That's what I said.
What I'm promising is that there are blessings when you simply trust in divinity and the unknown.
Oh,
that's what I'm promising.
You're turning it on them.
Yeah. Well, duh. That's what we do here.
That's not the joke I was making.
I'm so serious. See? Like, this is my Saturn thing.
Too motherfucking serious. I was going to say I have Jupiter in my first house, so I can be the blessing. At 8 degrees at the abundance,
this
magnetism,
is why I need
frequency.
People in my life that are like, yo, have fun. You don't need to work so fucking hard.
Bro, she be working way too much. And then she fights me. I'm like, you don't need to work this hard on the podcast. And she's like, no, I do. And I'm like, you literally know all the shit backwards and forwards. It's your job. And she's like, I need to write it down. And I'm like, okay, if you want to make more work for yourself, go ahead. Like,
I'm learning the lesson, okay? Here we are. We're going to have fun.
We are embodying this lesson in this video. We are going to have
fun. Yeah.
Fun.
That's what it's all about, I feel like, is the frequency of embodiment. It's not just like, can I share all this information? It's like, no, I'm integrated with it. I'm embodied in this wisdom. And that's what I feel like for both of us, it means to be truly aligned in being teachers, holding space teaching.
I feel like I'm pretty good at embodying.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's her Sag energy.
Not all the lessons.
It's
what I'm supposed to do, but being a teacher.
Well, I think that's why this podcast is so important, because it creates the space for people to listen to our process, right? And we are human, and this portal creates the vulnerability. You are here,
I'm
bitch.
living.
You are human
my
here.
vessel. My current vessel is a human body,
Yes,
but I'm not a
that's
human.
what I mean. You're human here.
I
We
had
all are. You're those listening. You're human here.
I had a
We have
client
to
like
face
that.
the facts. Like as souls, as souls. Come on,
My soul not human.
I feel like the people that we attract
Any
here.
soul that claims to be human, like what?
Well,
Are you sure?
That's different. I feel like that's totally different.
Do you think there are
conversation.
souls who are actually human?
Yes, there are. Like that's what I mean with the difference
Can it be
between
me? I feel like that's a meme.
Cowboy and Lux. Like Cowboy was such ancient, otherworldly.
He existed before humans.
Like
yeah,
before he was older than me. Like that was kind of the
Ooh.
energy. And Lux is like straight from the void. Like he's so sweet, so pure, so innocent. Like I really feel like he's only had lives as a dog because he acts like a dog.
So
Like-
you think he's a dog's? Interesting. Jinx is not human. She's something else.
Yeah.
She fucking psychically argues with me at night.
And then she's just so sweet. Just will be like.
Well, she has a
like-
Libra rising, Libra Venus in her first house. Like, she just wants attention. She's like, I'm pretty, can you pet me? I feel like if she could talk, it'd be like that. Like, can you give me a pet, please?
Do you feel like Jinx gives like Pleiadian energy?
No.
What do you feel like her energy is?
I'm hearing Arcturian.
Yeah, I was like, it's something not.
She's Pleiadians
like,
care. Pleiadians are like water signs.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't give a fuck. she's I learned that dogs don't have remorse, and I was like, so I'm wasting my time trying to teach them that this is bad. They don't care. My old dog Suki definitely could give Pleiadian. She actually cared. Like she was like, I'm sorry, I did something wrong. Jinx is like, I know I'm gonna get in trouble, so I'll put myself in my cage. Goodbye.
See, I feel like I don't know enough about extraterrestrial, like.
Pleiadians are like water.
Well,
they're
I had
like
a session where they came in so strongly,
I have,
and I don't.
People have said I look
normally,
Pleiadian because
I
they
don't-
usually have blue eyes and like
Yeah.
round
Interesting.
face. They're sensitive. They're energetically sensitive. They're emotional. They care a lot. They care a lot about things.
So I'm reading. I'm going back to reread Voices of Our Ancestors because I feel like this is also a Uranus and Gemini thing, like having a deeper connection with my ancestors. So she talks about in that book the Cherokee people, the Salagi people coming directly from the Pleiades, the Seven Sisters, and being the keeper of the wisdom fire.
Yeah.
So
Being a Pisces rising makes sense for Pleiadian energy. For sure.
Yeah, well, it's what I was gonna say with it is I feel like I don't know enough about the different attributes of like this versus that.
Yeah.
But especially when they come into my sessions, I'm like,
Were they blue looking? You're supposed to have blue skin.
they were light, just light, and they were doing like psychic surgery on the client.
They have like, if
Yeah.
you know in Star Wars, the Bacta tanks that people go in to heal, they have those in the Pleiades. You can like go and heal your shit in there.
Whoa.
It's fun stuff. I do it. You can heal emotional and physical stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah. But yeah.
Maybe we could do an episode on that.
You're like, because I want to learn more about the aliens. Can I ask you questions?
Let's channel them.
Let's channel the aliens. Yeah, we can. Arcturian kind of makes sense for her.
We can channel it. We can see.
The dog ones are Sirius, which I have in my chart for sure. I was reading something. I was
Cancer,
watching
right?
something about Sirius. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is Cancer. There's something that they say like Syrian. I watched a video about this. It was about this lady talking about whales. I'm trying to jog my memory. This lady talking about whales, and then she was talking about this portal open, and she thought it was like the Syrian people because she felt like the whales felt like the Syrians. Oh, they're supposed to be the psychic part of humans or something like that. They're connected to the psychic channels and stuff, and I was like, that kind of tracks for me. But they're the ones that look like dogs, so I don't think she's serious. I'm not getting a serious Syrian.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Maybe Pleiades, or maybe Arcturian. I don't think she's Pleiades. She's not Pleiades. She is tapped in, you know. She does care. Like, when people, like, are going through stuff, she'll jump and, like, in the middle of a meditation, she'll jump and go to their side. So she can feel the emotional stuff, and she is, like, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's, like, she's not, like, very, very emotional type of person.
No, she's very charming and sweet, and she likes the attention and can redirect a situation.
Yeah. Her Gemini moon, for sure, for sure, yeah. Gemini has, like, I think it's, like, Aldebaran in it.
I have that fixed star conjunct my south node. And
they're, like, seen as, like, the charming, the lucky ones, the positive ones. They have, like, counterparts that are, like, the negative ones, which I have in my first house.
Yeah. I think that's Aldebaran is the, like, past lives that we've channeled here on the podcast, the, like, royalty stuff. I think that's Aldebaran.
That makes sense.
As a signature for sure.
Yeah. She's like, I don't care what alien I am. Can you just give me a tweet? She doesn't give a fuck.
That's the funny part about pets. It's like, again, you're
stuck in the body.
Earthly realm,
no, it makes sense.
And that's what I mean by, like, we're human here, but our souls are so much bigger. Yeah. Vast. Especially you and I. And I think that's why we're here and why we're spilling this tea. Because
the bridge. I'm the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. I did tie in my name. It's the bridge. Like,
like I'm thinking about, I have this new client who's, like, in her 60s, and she's very out there, like, very tapped in. She's not, grounding is not her thing. She's just, like, very in the other realms. And in the reading, she's like, I went to her home, and she's, like, whispering because she doesn't want her husband here, and she's like, I'm not human. And I was like, I know, babe, I'm not human either. And she was like, okay, yeah. I'm like, I know you're not a human. And she's like, definitely I'm not.
On a soul level,
Yeah, I'm like, I get you. Yeah. I'm like, you're just in a human body. And she was like, yeah. So cute.
And that's why I feel like it can be so overwhelming, challenging, and difficult being here on Earth sometimes. Especially, I think back to when I was a little girl, like, looking around and being like, why isn't everyone just, like, in love and, like, compassion? Like, why is there hatred here?
That's very Pleiadian of you.
Like...
I think you need to meet my other client so bad. Like,
I
y'all are gonna vibe.
I also feel really, like, connected to Lyrian when you're saying, like, Sekhmet, because Sekhmet
and my other
is
client has
goddess.
the Lyrian shit, and she has the love and compassion.
Yeah.
People say Lyrians are, like, what made humans. That's where humans come from, is Lyrians.
People say that about Pleiadians, though. Like, what I'm reading in Voices of Our Ancestors.
But that's a specific group of humans, not, like, generally humans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because Lyrians they used to be different, then they lost their planet because the reptilians tricked them. And then they started attuning to, like, the reptilian energies more. So now what Lyrians are more closely represents what humans are, which is, like, some of them are good, some of them are warlike, some of them want revenge, you know, like, they have these, like, fighter pieces that we're seeing right now in our world, reflected in our world. Because the reptilians, I've channeled reptilians. If you want me to again, I will, but they have zero emotions. They are not a species that works on emotions.
Yeah.
They work on power.
Like, very logical. Actually, I had a past life as a reptilian, and you can still listen to this episode. It's on timeless spirituality with the past life regressionist, Daniel. He took me into regression, and I was a rebel reptilian, and I remember the feeling of being in that body. There was no emotion. It was all just logical. And I'm like, that's crazy now, being in this body, because I'm so emotional and so sensitive. It's so
very interesting.
It was so different, love.
They only care about power.
Yeah.
That's their motivator.
Like, I was born into that position.
Power.
And that's why I, like, decided to rebel, and why it was...
Mm-hmm. And that's why we see a lot of those themes in this world where we are, because it mirrors the Lyrian world.
Yeah.
Our planets are linked, basically.
So same thing with reptilians too. Like there are beings that are rebels in that society.
Yeah.
And
well, like there's not all humans are Republican, right? Not all humans are Democrats.
Yeah.
Like there's gonna be, obviously, we're not a monolith in any. That's like a blanket statement. Footnote should be there all the time. Like 100%. Any species, it's not.
That's
it's
Gemini duality polarity.
It's generally that. Then that's why I think that they like to talk to me, because I understand that. Like I understand that there can be a different way than what I know, and it's okay. Because it's okay to them, you know, like that's their vibe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have a lot of alien knowledge. But yeah, I think that's.
I feel really connected to Orion too. I think Orion
also
is in Gemini too. Yeah.
They're cat-like beings.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Orion is in Gemini.
Orion, the constellation, is in Gemini.
Okay. Yeah. So then it would be. I need to look for that in my chart then.
Yeah.
Orion are cat-like people as well. They're like yellows, like golds colors. I haven't really talked to Orion people too much. I've done Andromedan. I really like Andromedan people. Andromedan.
I don't feel connection at all to Andromedan.
Andromeda is like the hot girl that I want to have.
But I did a past life regression with someone who we went right to Andromeda, and in this regression, her whole job was like studying stars and harnessing light power of stars. It was really intense.
The Andromedans have the most advanced technology in the entire fucking universe.
It was so intense.
That's why I love them, because like they just have like everything. Fucking they can create planets if they wanted to. Like,
literally, I saw that in this past life regression.
So fucking advanced, but they're like in the war that's going on. I'm sorry if y'all are like, what the fuck alien shit you're letting me in on, but there's a war.
The tea. It's
there's a war that's mirroring the war that's going on here, but between all the alien species. And in the war, the Andromedans are like, I'm neutral. Come to me when you figured it out. I don't want to be part of this. Because they have all this power and technology, but they don't want it to be used in the wrong hands. They actually gave me a gun that I could use that like heals people when I shoot in them.
Whoa.
Super fun. It's like white and blue and red.
Whoa.
It's like pew, pew, pew. Yeah, I'm just shooting healing vibes randomly.
The technology,
let me shoot myself so I can get some healing. You want some healing? You want some healing? Consensual, if you consent.
Yeah. I consent to all the healing. That's what we're doing here.
They're like, the Andromedans are like, that's enough. Like, they're coming in and yelling at me. No! Okay, let me stop. They're kind of secretive, that's why. They're like, it's top secret, classified. You have to have clearance to know some of their items. So we'll see. I think there is there's someone who will talk to us, but we have to look for them.
I feel like they did help a little bit, though, because in the regression, we were on the ship, which had a bunch of different types of beings. Like, I could see them all. Like, there was reptilians. There were, like, light beings.
People escaped to Andromeda.
Yeah, I saw that then.
They are a safe haven because they're a neutral space.
Okay.
That's why.
See.
So they house and harbor people who don't believe in the bad parts.
Where can people learn more? Because I feel like
channeling,
I see this in my sessions, but I don't have any, like, actual...
I don't either. I channel it.
Okay, well, I guess I channel it too then.
There's not a book. Okay, so this is how I know what I'm telling is true. Okay. I channel it. People online on YouTube, they also say the same thing when they channel. That's how I can tell. I verify with other psychic people, other people like you who've had experiences or past lives that they tap into, and it matches verbatim what I have channeled. Like, I have a client who I do therapy for. We don't even talk about any of this stuff. And he was telling me his friend was a psychic and was channeling and telling him all this stuff about aliens. Matched exactly what I know about the war with the aliens.
Wow.
And then my other client that came, she didn't preface anything with alien. That came up when I was channeling in her reading. Then she started telling me all this stuff matched exactly what I channeled. And then there's people on YouTube for years that have been talking to the Galactic Center, which is like a council of all the species and stuff. They've been channeling and talking about the alien war going on. And so you can look up on YouTube for free if you want, or on, social media. I'm sure they have like clips and things. The only thing is their government has intentionally demonized, right? So if you talk about aliens, you're seen as like crazy and like you should go in a, mental institution or something. So they do that because they don't want people to believe these things. And even the classified documents that they're now randomly, quote unquote, releasing to cover up the Epstein files, they all say shit that I've been knowing for years, that I teach to my, like the intuitive stuff where they were like showing psychic abilities. I was like, this is day one in my intuitive development class with my students. Like, we talk about this. There's people out there who you can look at their stuff online. There's I forgot what they're called. They're like K, it's like a number. It's like K47 or K something. Those aliens people have channeled are humans from the future coming back and
they're Greys?
No, they're called K something. It's a number, K and like 47. There's more aliens than you know.
The universe is vast.
Those aliens are us from the humans from the future coming, like trying to send messages to the past to help us into the. So you can look all this up. It's just wild that like people from around the world with no connection at all pick up on this. That's how I know that it's true. And in my world, look at history. Look at ancient technologies, ancient wisdom around healing. All the ancients have picked up on everything that science can now finally catch up to and prove as true. So I don't need science. I don't fucking need science to prove any shit for me. I don't need books and shit to prove it, because I know that the ancient peoples have tapped into this. How did ancient Chinese medicine know all this shit that's still better healing than Western medicine? Like, they channeled it. They learned it. They did it through trial and error. So that's you're speaking to a 3 line. So I do everything through trial and error.
Yeah.
I do obviously study when I feel it's necessary. You know, I need to get knowledge and stuff. But none of this came from. My mentor was a channeled a group of 9 Arcturian aliens. She was tapped in on her podcast. They would bring in different alien people, and I would learn from them. And then I called in my alien guides, and I started working with them. And then the rest is just whatever I told you. So I'm sure there probably is a book, but here is my caveat. I'm very skeptical of the very, very famous. So there's aliens like Bashar. Do you know who Bashar is?
Yes, I've seen clips.
I'm very skeptical of those ones. I'm very skeptical because I've
always resonated when I see the clips.
I'm not saying it's fake. I'm just saying if I were to just take a book that some big popular person who makes a lot of money, I'm a little skeptical these days because we've just seen so many big spiritual people become exposed for being fake. They randomly become Christian and they just denounce everything that they've ever said.
Yeah, Doreen Virtue.
Yes, like Doreen Virtue. And there's another person who recently did it that's not as big as her. So it's just, to me, it's like, think about Deepak Chopra, right?
Oh my God.
Everybody worshipped him. Everybody, he's in the Epstein files. He's Epstein's spiritual advisor, quote unquote. I never vibed with him. I never listened to any of his shit.
So weird.
Same thing with Gandhi. Everybody's like sucks Gandhi's dick and he wanted children to suck his dick. Like, are you kidding me? Disgusting. Dalai Lama, same thing. Weird. Mother Teresa, same thing, right? Weird with that, so I'm just a little skeptical of people when they get like really big like that and they start telling me how things are and just teaching me just by telling me how it is. So I'm a little skeptical. Like, what's her face? The one that had the documentary, because she has like the cult, and she talks about channeling too. Starts with a T, a teal swan. Same thing. Her cult, not spiritual following, her cult is fucking weird. And she was born in a cult. She came out of a cult. She was coached by this whole. It's like a whole thing.
I've heard of her too, but I haven't seen her documentary.
Don't look at anything about her. She's just.
I also felt weird.
Vibes.
I think I heard her on episode. Sahara Rose's podcast.
Sahara Rose is Deepak Chopra's mentee.
Yeah, also that was
I don't vibe with her at all. She became very popular. I just the bigger people that follow celebrity stuff is like skeptical to me. So I'm a little skeptical to learn from a book because I want to see a lived experience of it. Yeah. So I'm sure there are books about just the alien races, period, or like learning about those foundational pieces and maybe not what's going on currently. I'm sure there's books. I'm sure like Wikipedia, I'm sure there's pages on the internet. I do look at pages on the internet. I like to look at the internet to see if you Google search like Pleiadians, look at the image tab. I like to see people's drawings and channelings of what these aliens look like, all the different iterations so that I can, that's taught me more than just Google Syrian aliens and then look at the image tab and see what people have depicted them as and what people have drawn them in their own art from their own channelings. I like that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Because I just know from my sessions, because I'm clairvoyant, so when I'm doing a session, I see it so vividly.
Yeah.
But that's all I know.
And I personally just can tell, like, when things are true. I have, like, a strong knowing of that, and we've seen that with, like, our friend, Kate.
Yeah.
You can just, I just know. I trust my knowing, and that's it. And I do wait before I go out and say these things until I see 3, 4, 5 other people saying it too. Then I'm like, oh, what I tapped into is not just for me. It's not some specific thing. Other people are, that's why I'm boldly telling this to you now, because I've seen it 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 times throughout years. So,
and humanity, this is spilling the celestial tea, because humanity, this is a point where we need this information to evolve.
We can actually access way more than what we think that we can. We can do way more than what we think we can. All those scientists that are randomly becoming murdered and unalived because they discovered the anti-gravity and the others, there's 7 states of matter that they've discovered. All these scientists who are studying space are suddenly, if you look it up, it's been like 20 to 40 people that have died. They're hiding the truth. These people are tapping into it. This one woman that I was talking about, who she was talking about the K aliens, she made videos, and they're all on TikTok, and you can watch them, and she was drunk in the video because she knew that they were coming to kill her, and she literally predicted exactly how they killed her.
Ridiculous. Like, why are we still hurting the earth, digging up all this fossil fuel when there are so many other ways that we can generate energy?
It's the reptilian Lyrian mentality that we're stuck in, if you're looking at it from an alien perspective. But it's the greed.
No, it is, because I saw that in my rebel reptilian life.
It's greed. They just want power.
The amount of pain I felt in that body for what I knew my species was, like, feeding off of humans. It was heartbreaking. Yeah, and they've hijacked, there's a fake Akashic Records, and they've hijacked a lot of souls there. Certain practitioners actually don't even know how to connect to, like, the real Akashic Records. And I've also seen that online. I've posted it on Threads a bunch of times, and a bunch of psychic people have been like, yep. Like, people whose business it is to be a psychic, not just a random person just agreeing with me, like, who trust their intuition. They've all confirmed with me. And one of my friends is Sloan Bella. She's, like, a very famous astrologer and psychic. She used to be on TV and all kinds of stuff. Like, she's even tapped into that. And we've had long conversations, like hour-long conversations about these things. So it's all real. It's all connected. That's the thing. Is, like, the alien stuff is connected to the human realms, what's going on Earth here. It's, when you look at the alien war, it's it's the same. It's parallel. I don't know. We're not in this alone, period. So I would love to channel my Pleiadian connection then, since you're feeling it so strongly for me. Maybe for another episode. Yeah, we can channel. Yeah, I feel crying. I feel homecoming. They're showing. Oh yeah, they're already showing. They're already showing. I'm getting chills too. Like, they're already showing. They were like a group of 6 of them, just were like all in my face like this. Oh my god. And they were welcoming you with a basket. Like a handmade basket. Aww, that's so sweet. So yeah, your ancestors are calling is what they're saying. They're showing their planet blinking in the sky. Yeah. So yeah, we can totally. Maybe it's an alien podcast now. I mean, it is the celestial tea. It kind of is on brand, right? Yeah. Maybe we can make alien teas. Ooh. Okay, sorry. For each of the aliens. That'd be cool. They're like, get this one herb, and it's like nothing that exists on Earth. I'm like, fuck. Yeah, can y'all just like bring that in for us? Ship it in from whatever. Oh, nar. They're like, best we can do is Moldavite, babe. Yeah. I wear Moldavite every day for my healings. Like, that's because you're from space then. I love it. It's so grounding for me wearing Moldavite. It's a little tiny thing. I think I've worn it on the podcast before. Grounding with Moldavite is a crazy statement. That's how it is for me. This is the tea, okay? Yeah. If you have space lifetimes or you're from space, you will feel comfortable wearing Moldavite, touching Moldavite, having Moldavite in your presence. It's so soothing. If you are not, it's so soothing. You will get a headache. I used to be the manager of a crystal store.
Like, people have come in and touched it and been like, I need to put that shit down. I'm starting to get dizzy. Like, it is not for the weak.
That's why I felt so much fear around working with Moldavite for years.
People would come into the store and be like, do you have that one crystal? And then I'd be like, here it is. And they're like, oh, no, I would never touch it. They're like, I don't want it to fuck my shit. They were afraid to, it was like superstition. They were like, no, I won't touch it.
Because you hear all these stories of like, I got Moldavite and then my whole life changed. And it's like, yeah, I mean, I believe these people.
That's what happened to me when I got my Moldavite.
That's crazy. For me, it was just like
I didn't realize
a homecoming. That's how it felt.
Oh,
it
no.
Like,
Got laid off from my job, started my business right when I got my Moldavite.
Wow.
Like a month later.
It accelerated Temple Radiance. Like, as soon as I got. Yeah.
I was working in this 9-to-5 job for like 2 years, and then COVID happened, and they were like, we have to do layoffs because COVID. And then, like, I started my business, and then they were like, actually, can we hire you back? And I was like, nope, I'm doing my business. Fuck you for firing me after saying that I wasn't going to be fired and then trying to hire me back.
We could do a whole episode on that, spilling the tea on crystals. Yeah. My favorite, though, is probably clear quartz and quartz energy. This is a rainbow quartz.
Quartz it's just dyed. It doesn't look real, though.
Quartz is just... It is. It's real quartz.
No, like the colors. Yeah. I don't think it grows
rainbow,
like that.
Yeah, you do
it's
have
dyed.
to... Yeah.
Yeah. That's my crystal store manager. I'm like, that's fake.
It's real quartz.
It's real quartz, but it does not grow like that. They put color in it. They put
if you look it up, you will see that rainbow quartz, you do have to curate it.
Yes. It's man-made.
Yep.
Yeah.
But quartz is a vibe.
Quartz is slept on. Quartz is the best crystal, y'all.
Yes. I think you asked me one time, what's my favorite? And I think I said Lemurian quartz. That was like the first one that...
Yeah. Mine is like, phantom quartz or garden quartz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Faden quartz is also slept on. I forgot I had a piece in my altar when I was cleaning it, and I was like,
all the quartz, like bring in all
golden
the
healer.
Quartz.
Yeah. Quartz is like the most versatile bitch. She can help with any chakra, any intention, anything.
Voices of Our Ancestors, she talks about how in the Tsalagi tradition, quartz is the foundation stone that sings the song of all worlds. So quartz opens up not only the foundation for this world, but
that's why I like working with phantom quartz, because it's supposed to be a Akashic record crystal. It opens to other realms. Yep. Yeah. Okay, wow. It was supposed to be our shortest episode.
What the fuck? We're supposed to give y'all an update.
Like a 15-minute update. We love you so much that we talked for an hour and 11 minutes. Okay. Well, I guess it still probably is our shortest episode.
Seriously.
Maybe we have a 45-minute one. I don't know. Okay, y'all. That's the tea. That was a grab bag of items. If you stayed past, you kind of got a good old thing going on.
We really spilled a lot of tea in this episode. We were vulnerable. Mm-hmm. We shared personal tea.
The sun went down. We have shitty lighting now. Shadows casted on our face like old women. Old 5 o'clock shadow ass motherfuckers. I've been trying to keep my face up so there's no shadows on me.
We're beautiful.
I'm gonna edit it. I'm gonna edit it. When the sun goes down when we record, I have to like find the spot and like cut and like change the lighting.
So extra.
It's my Virgo Mars. It's my Virgo Mars because like it's so not extra. It's like it's correct. It compels me. It's like you can't just let the lighting be like this. What is this color? Oh, you need to fix that. It needs to be.
I look so red right now.
Exactly. You want me to put this out in the world? You'd be thanking me for editing this. No, I was telling Frankie because he also has Virgo Mars, and he's like, how do I get on your level? And I was like, I sell you the 5-star experience. I'm giving you 5 stars all time. And it's funny. It's like a joke in our house now. He's like, oh, he's like, I'm going to give you the 5-star experience. I'm like, now you're thinking like the 5-star experience.
5 stars.
So, I'm trying my best with what we got.
Yeah.
Sometimes the audio is janky. I apologize.
Yeah.
I really am. I learned the podcast voice thing last time, so that helps.
That's what we were supposed to do today. Look at mics and camera. And we had so much stuff to do today.
We did a lot. We've been working since like 11:30, y'all.
Literally.
It's like 8:30 now.
Yeah. I need to eat.
Yeah. Okay. So, I know, me too. I'm like low energy.
To the Celestial Tea. See y'all next time.
Yay! Bye! Thank you for listening to the Celestial Circle podcast. We are eternally grateful to have you in our cosmic community.
Make sure you subscribe to our podcast wherever you listen.
That way you'll be updated whenever new episodes drop.
please leave us a review and share with your friends so that our circle grows.
The circle is now closed.
Bye.